Joined now by Syracuse head coach Gary Gait. We'll open it up for questions.
Gary, opening ACC play this week against Duke, one of the top scoring offenses in the country. I mean, just what have you seen out of them on the tape, and what are you expecting out of them?
Well, you're seeing an ACC team that's super athletic. They got lots of firepower, and they're very good. So it's going to be a challenge for us to keep up. And we just have to execute great team defense on the defensive end, and we got to shoot well on the O end.
About at the midpoint of this season, when you look back to the midpoint of last season and the changes you've seen since then, like what's been the biggest improvement or difference in this team?
I think it's just, we filled some of the holes that we had, and we're playing pretty well as a team, and I think, big difference in the defensive end of the field. The improvement's been dramatic. We're now inside the top 10 defensively, which, is a long way from where we were last year. So hopefully that can continue against Duke.
Finally made it over that hump of getting the top 10 win back last week and then tacked on another one. Just what does this team need to continue doing to keep this success going through the back half of the season?
I think this week we're just trying to focus on what we do and how we're going to play. We know what to expect out of Duke. It's just how we respond. And defensively, do we make the slides? Do we push the slides? Do we communicate enough to cover up the holes? And on the O end, we got to work hard and go deep into possessions and try and get quality shots that we know we can score on.
Coach, talk about Christian Moulet as a guy who's only going to be here 1 year. How has he adapted to your game plans and your staff's coaching style? Well,
I think Christian's everything we hoped he would be. He's a utility guy. He can feed the ball. He can finish the ball. And he's done a pretty good job dodging the shorty when he gets a shorty. So we're extremely happy with the way he's playing, and I think he's added a lot to our offense.
Cole Kurse described him as the ultimate competitor. What about his game kind of shows that to you?
Well, he gets challenged a lot, being a bit of a smaller guy, not lightning quick. They short stick him all the time, and he takes that as a personal challenge, and I love that. If you're going to short me, I'm going to make you pay, and he does. So it's been awesome.
I know there's obviously a big one in between, but can you just talk about kind of what went into wanting to, keep continuing year after year, playing Hobart every year, and why that's important?
Hobart just, it's a tradition that has been around a while, and Kraus Simmons Cup is been going for a while, but I think this trip's been promised to him for a while to go up and play at Hobart, and I put it off for a couple of years and finally said, okay, we'll go. And we should get some beautiful below freezing weather, so it should be awesome.
I think your guys are going to be prepared to play in that? I mean,
absolutely. Our guys are, we may be spoiled that we do have these indoor facilities, but certainly capable of getting outside and playing in all conditions. So we're excited about it.
Any other questions?
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody.